Hi everybody. I thought that it would be a good idea to go over how to apply some of the other products and then also show you guys exactly how to apply the LipSense because there are some questions about it. Right now I just have a tinted moisturizer, a foundation and pearlizer on. I do not have the powder on because I am waiting for it to come in, and once I get it, then I will do the whole face so everyone can see. The first thing is blush scents, and as you can see, it just comes in this little bitty tube. This is toasted rose, but there are several different colors that you can choose from. With this, a little bit goes a long way. So what I'm going to do to start off, I'm just going to take the applicator here, and I'm just going to put like a couple of dots right on my face, right up my cheekbone. And then I'm going to take my brush and just start working it in. And as you can see, I didn't use, see that's really coming in pretty bright there. I didn't use a whole lot of that at all. It just 3 little bitty dots. So I'm going to get a different brush here and try to calm it down a little bit. Take it all the way back to your hair to make sure you don't just stop here and it looks silly. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to do the other side, and again I'm just going to do 3 little bitty dots. So when some people talk about the expense, see how, of the products, when you look at it with how much you actually use per application based on the other products that you get at drugstores or even at MAC or any of those places, where'd that big brush go? This little tube really goes a long way. So, I mean, as you see, it was 3 little bitty dots and I didn't even squeeze. I basically just put the applicator up to my cheeks. Okay. All right, so then the next product that I'm going to show you is the shadow scents. And there are quite a few shadows, if I can find them, available. Right now I have Mocha Java, Shimmer, Sandstone Pearl, and an Onyx. And I don't want it to be too crazy, so I'm just going to start with this Sandstone Pearl. And it almost looks like a lip applicator. So it just comes right out of there, and it's wet, which is really different. It's a wet eyeshadow, which I was not used to at all at first. But then when you put it on, I just put a little, and then just start working it in. And it kind of turns to a shadow, to a powder, I mean, if you can see. So even though it goes on a little wet, once you start working it in, then it almost becomes like a powder or creamy style eyeshadow. And again, because you don't have to use a whole lot, literally, these products will last, I think they say 4 times as long as the other products, because you don't have to keep going back and dipping in and dipping to get the color you want. All I have to do now is just keep working it in. Okay. And I'm just going to take a little bit underneath here just to give it a little. Okay. Then I'm going to take, just because like I said, it's in the middle of the day, I'm not going to go all black. I'm just going to take a little bit of the shimmer and just put it right on the inside edge. Just to give it a little contrast. Nothing too major. Maybe get a little bit more. And that's just going to give a little bit of shimmer to it, right on the outside. And then I'm going to take and do the same thing over here. I put a little bit more the first time on that one. Okay. Now, just like with the LipSense, these colors will last all day long. All day long. And then what I have been doing is using, where's the right brush? I have been using the Onyx as a eyeliner, but I don't, oh, here it is. Sorry, my puppy's got into my makeup kit that's on the floor. Okay, so what I've done there is just taken a really sharp pointed brush and just dabbed right on the applicator. And actually, it looks like it's a little clumpy on there, so I'm gonna make sure I don't really mess up myself. And I've just been using this as my eyeliner. And you can kind of play with it. Get it a little bit more to do this side. I am not the makeup artist. I wish I were. I see all these people that have beautiful, perfect makeup all the time. I don't know how they learn to do that stuff. Okay. Yeah, I got a little right there, no problem. I will just buff that out. Okay, and this probably side needs to be a little bit thicker. Okay, good enough. All right, so then the next thing and the final thing, actually, final two steps that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to apply the LipSense the proper way. And today I'm going to use, first I'm going to do a lip liner, and then I'm going to use a combination of redwood, strawberry shortcake, and then a bougainvillea gloss. So again, this is the lip liner. It's called Neutral. And at first I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that's not very neutral. That's like a pink. But then if I think about it, you know, your lips are pink. So I'm just going to line my lips. And this just kind of gives it a finished look. You don't have to do this. I don't do it every time. And just like the LipSense, you will have a slight odor of alcohol, and that's what's binding. Oh, I gotta stop talking. That's what's binding the color to your lips, and then once that evaporates, that's what makes it stay. Okay, almost done. Okay. All right, so now how to apply the LipSense. I think I'm gonna do, because I want it to be a little bit pinker, I'm gonna do the strawberry shortcake first. So you just shake it and then wipe off any excess, okay? And leave your mouth open and then go from just one side to the other. Straight across, not like a lipstick where you're doing like this. And this is important, let it dry. Should have had some music playing. Okay, now I like to also open up my lips pretty wide so I can get that behind, like where you would take a drink. Like that. And again, let it dry. So that was 2 coats of redwood, or I'm sorry, strawberry shortcake, and I'm doing my final coat with redwood. Okay. Let that dry. Usually takes like 10 seconds. Okay. Now you can do 3 to 5 coats of the color. And then I chose today to do this bougainvillea gloss. Let me go ahead and do that. And it's got kind of a pinkish tint. Ah, that feels good. Okay, so it has kind of a pinkish tint, but you'll see that now my gloss is on. The gloss is the most important part. You know, a lot of times people are saying, can we use a cheaper gloss? No, you cannot. And the reason being, it's got some shea butter or shea oil in it that helps set in that color. And when you're first starting the LipSense, there is kind of a sting to it. You know, I actually texted the girl the first time and said, am my lips supposed to be on fire? It wasn't that bad, but yes, they are. Because what it is doing, it's repairing all those years of damage of using wax and lead and everything else. So now I can just reapply my gloss throughout the day as needed if I want to. I like the feel of gloss. I like to feel like I have something on my lips. Or I don't have to. But this color should last me, it's what, 10 o'clock, 10:30? Probably 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And if I keep applying the color or the gloss, then the longer the lips will last. So anyway, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'd love to help you guys. You can find me on Facebook at Haute Kisses, and that's HAUTEKISSES, or my ID number is 287478. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.